Longorias BBQ is a well-known family establishment in the city of Everman, Texas. They sit about 15 minutes south of Fort Worth, and you can catch them off of I-35. The owner, David Longoria, got this business from his father, and on occasion, his father comes around and checks on the business and family and friends from time to time. They take so much pride in the way they prepare their smoked meats, desserts, and side dishes. For those outside who have never been to this part of the world, you must put this on your to-do map. And don't forget to take home a big box to go. There's plenty to go around. Tell your family and friends. The best place in this small town is a family-owned spot, known to the locals simply as Longorias BBQ. Many places don't have the staple of being truly Texan. Once you walk in and once you get greeted, when you check out the decor and get a smell of the wonderful, wonderful scents of good down-home Texas barbecue, you will tell yourself, this is a very signature Texan barbecue restaurant. Come check out the newest and best burger restaurant in the heart of Fort Worth, Texas. Greasy Ben Burger at 2919 Ray Street, right next to Riverside in Fort Worth. We have veggie burgers, double meat burgers, grilled cheese, and also BLTs, and just about everything on the side, including bacon, cheese, and chips. Come on in and check out our wonderful menu right here, right now at Greasy Ben Burger, or call us at 817-222-0181.
Come and join us at Greasy Ben Burgers. We are here at Longorias BBQ, and we, again, can't stress how much fun and how much food that we've had this afternoon. And we plan on letting everybody know that when it comes to the great barbecue listed in D Magazine and many other awards that have been won, the top of the list is Longorias BBQ. We're talking with the guy who is in charge of this place, and you are?
David Longoria.
And I can tell this is a family restaurant, correct?
Yes, sir.
I believe it was your father, who we met earlier, who started this dynasty, you might say?
Financio Longoria.
I bet growing up in your household was pretty cool, having all the food and all the meats and everybody coming over to the crib, right?
And I'm telling you, fajitas to tripas to the whole cow head, you name it.
No, you can't tell us all your secrets, even though we'd like to know them all, but we want to know just a few things, like what kind of love do you give your barbecue? It can't be barbecue unless you put some love into it.
Surely, man. Hey, pecan, post oak, man, I mix it and everything. You got it. You got to pay attention, and you got to see what you're doing. You got to know your pits, and just be there, and have a little prayer in the morning. It don't hurt none.
I saw the prayer bench back there. Like you said, you sit there, you talk to the Almighty, you get your day started, you're in His presence, and I can tell you that the blessing that you've given people comes through your food, because people are lined up here. Everybody you seem to know by name, and there's a woman named Heather you saw earlier who grew up and has their kids here too, right?
Right, yeah, and she's been here a long time. I believe in 2000, I believe she graduated here in Everman, and so far I've got more here from Everman too, and they're having babies, and after 20 years, everybody, man, they drop the bicycles, chase their little boyfriend, girlfriend, and after that they get married, have kids, and after 20 years you see all that.
Very, very true. And you know what? If you're going to cater their events, birthdays, weddings, and all that stuff, come to Longorias. They're going to hook you guys up. Those smokers back there, you took me back there and you teased me, okay? He teased me. I love smoked meat. You got some of the biggest smokers, and they seem to have a lot of character, I'll say, because they've been there for I don't know how long, but you can tell they're well used, and the seasonings, the smoke on there, that's a big part of the barbecue process, I bet.
Exactly. I can cook up to 72 briskets at one time.
72.
72, I sure have.
That's a bit dangerous in Texas because we take our briskets seriously. 72, that's almost 75, that's 100. You're not too far from the mark there.
I'm pretty close. That's it. I wish I could do that every day, but it's not like it used to be unless you get a 1,400, 1,500 serving. I got the capacity to go ahead and do something like that.
Absolutely. He's got a lot of good things back there. And you can smoke the vegetables too, from what I understand. You got an electric smoker back there, correct?
I have an electric one for beans and peach cobbler, we just set them in there and let it rotisserie itself, and then that's for larger caterings, 300 to 400 people. So, instead of paying more attention to the beans, we got more attention going towards the pits.
I like that. You got to pay attention to it all, obviously, but that's when you kind of sit there and let it do its thing. And lastly, those desserts. My camera person, who y'all saw earlier, or will see earlier, trying to put her in the edit because she hates the camera, she is crazy about that peanut butter cake. I've never had peanut butter cake before. I've always seen pictures of it. I've seen lots of cooking shows where people highlight that, but it's truly a treat. What is behind that?
Not me. Hey man, that's not me. That's a bacon part of the show here. It's what it is sweet potato cake, pound cake, anything, Coke cake. The peanut butter is such a favorite around here. We whatever the favorites are, we keep in here, and I get the girls to bake them.
Come check out the newest and best burger restaurant in the heart of Fort Worth, Texas. Greasy Ben Burger at 2919 Race Street, right next to Riverside in Fort Worth. We have veggie burgers, double meat burgers, grilled cheese, and also BLTs, and just about everything on the side, including bacon, cheese, and chips. Come on in and check out our wonderful menu right here, right now at Greasy Ben Burger, or call us at 817-222-0180.
Come and join us at Greasy Ben Burgers.
We're filming Hot Grills of Texas in Everman, Texas at Longorias BBQ. And you guys must get the family, get your friends, text, Twitter, whatever you need to come down to this place because the barbecue is like no other. And we're here because of one person who made it possible. And this young lady, you are?
Heather Thomas. Hi.
And Heather's been coming here since she was a wee little girl, and now she's still a little girl, but a little older. You got kids of your own, and you're bringing them here for the barbecue experience. So tell me, when you were smaller, younger, this place was doing what they did, what was your favorite dish?
The pulled pork sandwich.
And that's something I think you had today, right?
Yes, but it's changed a lot, so.
And over the years, they've added this and added that, but they still drive people in here. What do your children think about the experience now that they are able to come and eat food here at Longorias?
They love it. They were chowing down earlier when we got here, so.
For those of you who out in TV land have children like hers, they eat everything and it goes nowhere. Barbecue will put it on you. For some reason, it's just not going anywhere. So they got some of your condescending genes.
Good.
So I understand your parents also came here too. So I guess it was a family thing. Y'all just got in the car and came to Longorias.
Yeah, we grew up here, so, and it was the local barbecue joint, so.
Kind of like everybody knew in the neighborhood where it was. I mean, even Dallas people know where it is. People in Fort Worth, they crave it and so forth. If you had to recommend a specific dish or dessert from Longorias, which would it be?
It'd be either the pulled pork or the smoked sausage sandwich.
They're known for their sausage. In fact, that sausage really put them on the map. So we had the chance to experience that because of you and your recommendation, and we want to thank you for Hot Grills of Texas. And maybe we'll see you on a future episode.
Absolutely.
Because this is one girl that loves Texas barbecue. We're going to interview some more people. We're going to take a break and come right back with some more barbecue from Longoria's BBQ in Everman, Texas. Back at Longoria's BBQ in Everman, Texas, filming Hot Grills of Texas, and we got ourselves another patron who knows good barbecue. But here's a little twist. This man is from up north, so there's going to be a comparison of northern barbecue and southern barbecue. And you are?
I'm Devontae Findley.
And Mr. Devontae, you got to answer this honestly. What is the difference between barbecue up north and barbecue here in Texas?
The thing about the barbecue up north and down here in Texas is that up north it's like you can't, like, it's not, it don't taste homemade. Like down here, like you can tell that it's like handmade. They worked hard on it, and you could taste the difference. Up north, it's like, just some of the like beef you get from like the restaurants get, and full of hormones. Got that fake, tastes like it got sugar in it.
In other words, we make it here with some love.
Exactly, that's what I'm trying to say. Make it here with love. You can really taste the difference.
You can taste the difference. In barbecue, you got love in it. You got the southern flavor in it. It really comes out in the flavor, and it's a reflection of our community. You got to tell me, you had 2 different plates. I saw you. You can put it away, okay? You had a sandwich and you had the ribs. I wanted to take one of those ribs away from you. I was afraid I might lose a finger or 2, but how were those ribs?
Oh man, the ribs was amazing. Like they was really good. I mean, I would have took a finger from you if you tried to take it. That's all I got to say about the ribs, man.
I really did, man, because he brought the ribs out. He gave the good presentation. They sat down in front of you, but they didn't last long. But you also devoured that sandwich too. I believe that was a sausage sandwich, correct?
Yes, that it was superb. That's all I can say about it.
I think on a scale of 1 to 10, you probably rate this restaurant, 1 being at least and 10 being the most. Your rating would be?
A 21. Off the scale.
A 21 from a guy from up north who is now into Southern barbecue, so we appreciate that. And last but not least, will you recommend this restaurant to family and friends that you know down here?
Definitely.
That is Longorias BBQ being recommended from the south and the north by this gentleman, Devontae. We got more interviews coming, so stay tuned for more Hot Grills of Texas. We will see you guys in just a bit. See, did that hurt? Nah.
Come check out the newest and best burger restaurant in the heart of Fort Worth, Texas. Greasy Ben Burger at 2919 Ray Street, right next to Riverside in Fort Worth. We have veggie burgers, double meat burgers, grilled cheese, and also BLTs, and just about everything on the side, including bacon, cheese, and chips. Come on in and check out our wonderful menu right here, right now at Greasy Ben Burger, or call us at 817-222-0180.
Come and join us at Greasy Ben Burgers.
When you have a breakdown of your automobile or motorcycle, feel free to call the professionals at Titan Towing.
Ladies and gentlemen, we can't get enough of this place. Longorias BBQ is just a really good place to be 7 days a week. Look for them on Facebook. Look for them on Twitter. Please follow them. They've got some really, really good ideas as far as how to prepare their barbecue in many different ways, and there's flavors for everybody. Speaking of everybody, this is one of my favorite everybody's because she's a big somebody to me. She's an up-and-coming star. She can sing. She can be on TV. She can dance. And she is just so darn cute to look at. I swear she is. And your name is?
I'm Kristen.
Kristen, glad to have you on the show.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
You gotta tell me your honest opinion because you got this aura about knowing what good things are. Good music, good taste in sports, and good barbecue. What's your honest opinion about the meal you had today?
Well, I've got to say that was one of the best barbecue meals that I've had.
You know, it's strange because when people come here, they kind of get what they want, but I noticed you had kind of a healthy plate. You had like vegetables on your plate. Nobody had the real vegetables other than the coleslaw or something like that, but you had the green beans and the other stuff that they come with, and I'm assuming the vegetables are just as good?
Definitely just as good.
That's what we want to hear. A little mix of everything, plus you got the stuff that just makes it out of sight. Did you get a chance to try some of the desserts?
I did. I tried the pineapple coconut chess pie.
That sounds amazing. And I haven't had it yet. I just know that they serve it, but I had to find out from someone who already had it. Obviously, it's that good. So, would you recommend this place to people for coming out of town? They would say, I need to find a good barbecue place. Would you recommend Longorias?
Definitely. It's in a cute little town. You know, you're just going to find a whole bunch of locals, and everybody's so nice. They want to take care of you and make sure that you're being taken care of and that you have what you want. And it's just a great atmosphere, and they definitely have great food. So I would definitely recommend this place.
Not yet. We want you, but, you know.
You're not unwanted. You're just not needed right yet.
I like that phrase. Ready? Ladies and gentlemen and family and friends, you know we got plenty of interviews today here at Longorias BBQ and Hot Grills of Texas. We're just happy to be a part of what's going on at this barbecue establishment and the neighborhood of Everman, Texas. I have the pleasure to introduce somebody from the bayou, literally. Put the S in Southern, she really does. And you are?
I'm Cat Francis. I'm originally from Vicksburg, Mississippi, and I've lived in New Orleans, Louisiana, and I grew up in and around Fort Worth, Texas. So there's you get.
You're the quintessential Southern belle.
Oh, yeah.
Well, how come you don't have the pearls on and the white gloves and all that stuff?
Oh, I ain't the rich kind. I was Trixie Trailer Trash and roller derby, man.
Wow. Didn't expect that, but I like it. Man, this is going to be a really good interview. I can promise you guys that. So tell me, I saw you eating the ribs. You were eating these ribs like they were supposed to be eaten. You didn't hold back.
That's how you're supposed to eat ribs. Certain things, such as barbecue ribs and pork chops and pizza or whatever, just require eating with your fingers. It tastes better that way.
You mean you didn't get the knife and fork and be all dainty with it? You just kind of got down and dirty with it.
Well, how are you supposed to be finger licking good that way? It's like your fingers don't taste good when you lick them if you don't.
Got a point.
Silverware, you know, just ain't right.
Wait a minute, we are in Texas called plasticware. We don't have silverware in barbecue joints, but you're on the right track.
Well, or sporks, yeah.
I haven't seen a spork in years, man, but God.
Go to KFC. They have sporks.
I can't believe she mentioned KFC on my show.
Y'all can keep your cold Yankee winter up there with your ice and your snow. If I'm still alive, I'm heading south on 35, where the engine paintbrush and the blue bonnets grow. Oh, there's no place I know where I would rather go than Texas in the blue on a spring. Oh, when springtime rolls around, oh, I train, or I might take a plane to see Dallas from Louisiana. Think I'd get a new tattoo, put my money in my shoe, 'cause Steve Allen keeps that neon burning bright. Oh, now Fort Worth is my home, where I know I'm not alone. I'll eat some barbecue and see the rodeo. Oh, if tornadoes stay away on a bright sunshiny day, I'll see the art bust down in Sundance Square. Oh, there's no place I know where I would rather go than Texas in the morning spring. Oh, when springtime rolls around, oh, I'll be Texas bound. I love Texas in the morning spring. Oh, there's no place I know where I would rather go than Texas in the morning spring. Oh, when springtime rolls around, in Texas I'll be found. I love Texas in the morning spring. Oh, I love Texas